Hey, it's Eric Holland. I've been reading Keith Richards' life, and let's say this will be part one because I'm not completely done with this book, maybe 80%. A lot of great stories in here, enjoying it immensely. Let me roll down just some random thoughts that I want to share about it. Brian Jones, he said more good things about heroin than that guy. He also said that dude that made the deathbed confession about killing Brian Jones, he didn't really dismiss. In his description, this guy was a builder, and he figured maybe he and his co-workers were dunking Brian in the pool, and he didn't come up, and they were dunking him because Brian could be that obnoxious. Mick Taylor says he was kind of a sullen kind of guy, and gave him great props briefly on his guitar playing, but didn't spend a lot of time with Mick Taylor. Mick Jagger says still loves him, but definitely takes shots at him, and some of them made me a little uncomfortable. I mean, we got to know Mick has a tiny Todger, and he went into this kind of a justification for stealing Anita from Brian Jones, which seemed insincere. He slept with Marianne Faithfull at about the same time that Mick slept with Anita, so they've got the rivalry going. And he said that Mick feels jealous of other guys, kind of possessive of his friendship. Speaking of, Graham Parsons taught him how to play piano and really turned him on to country music, and was a great drug taker. Great story in here about Keith reading Tintin, the French children's book, to his son Marlon, who was 7 years old, traveling with the Stones while his dad was a heroin addict. And Keith couldn't read French, so he's making up these Rin Tin Tin stories, or or something like this. And Marlon tells the story years later. He said, yeah, he did pretty good for, nodding out and being on the junk. I'll see you later in the Holland Tunnel.